What if I told you your setback wasn't a loss? It was protection. It was preparation. It was alignment. I'm LSG, and you're listening to a sneak preview of my latest book, It's Not a Loss, It's Realignment. This one is for the people who are tired of hearing trust the process, especially from folks who never had to survive one. Let's talk about the real stories, the pain, the pivot, and the purpose behind it all. Let's get into the first 4 chapters. Chapter 1, The Plan That Didn't Go as Planned. You ever sat down and wrote out your life like it was a syllabus? Finish school by 22, land that dream job by 25, be married, kids, white picket fence by 30. But what happens when none of it goes the way you planned? This chapter exposes that quiet shame we feel when life doesn't follow the script. It's that uncomfortable truth that sometimes your plan wasn't wrong, but it wasn't real either. It was built from expectations, fear, timelines, and pressure, not purpose. I had to learn that God doesn't follow blueprints made from fear. That job I lost, that relationship that crumbled, that perfect path that blew up in my face. It wasn't a failure. It was a divine pivot. Why? You can't grow if you're too busy grieving a version of life that wasn't meant to last. Chapter 2, Rerouted, Not Rejected. Let me say this loud for the ones in the back. You weren't rejected. You were rerouted. But society taught us that if we don't get what we want, we must not be good enough. Nah, that's a lie designed to keep you doubting yourself. This chapter gets real about how many times we cry over closed doors when they were really saving us from small rooms. Every no, every ghosted job interview, every friend that disappeared was a nudge. Not away from purpose, but toward alignment. You didn't miss out, you dodged something. Maybe it was a toxic boss. Maybe it was a broken marriage. Maybe it was the version of success that would have suffocated your spirit. You weren't denied. You were being divinely redirected. Chapter 3, Fuck the timeline. It's a trap. Who made all of these timelines anyway? Society will have you out here panicking at 29 because you're not a CEO or engaged yet, like you're expired. But listen, pressure to perform on a fake timeline is the reason so many people feel stuck. They're not living, they're performing for family, for social media, for people who don't even pay their bills. This chapter is your permission slip to slow the hell down, to stop trying to catch up and start asking, who are you even racing? Real growth is not on a clock. Healing takes time. Alignment takes detours. Purpose unfolds in seasons, not seconds. You are not late. You are in divine timing. So burn the checklist. Screw the expectation. Live your life, not the one social media told you to chase. Chapter 4, When No Was Really a Blessing. Let me tell you something about the word no. It stings, doesn't it? It makes you feel unseen, undeserving, forgotten. But some of the most powerful breakthroughs in my life started with a hard ass no. This chapter flips your whole mindset on rejection. Because sometimes God will snatch something out of your hands not to punish you, but to preserve you. You thought you were ready for that job, that man, that move. But what if he saw something you couldn't? What if that yes you wanted so badly would have wrecked your peace, your growth, your soul? This chapter is where you stop begging for what's not yours and start thanking God for the blessings you didn't recognize at that time. Not every closed door is the enemy. Sometimes it's your angel in disguise. This book isn't about wins that look good on paper. It's about the losses that shaped your soul. It's about realignment, how life wrecks your comfort to rebuild your calling. If you're ready to stop calling it a loss and start seeing it for what it really is, grab your copy of It's Not a Loss, It's a Realignment right now on Amazon. Drop a comment if you've ever thanked God later for a no that crushed you at that time. Like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to know their delay is not their denial. I'm LSG, and this is just the beginning of your realignment.